Hello, it is me, E King, and we are doing my first review because this stuff's already opened. But yeah, I went on Facebook Marketplace, bought a bundle for $20. 2 out of the 10 Baku-Guns are duds. I mean, I can still roll them, so I'm gonna have to buy replacements for them in the future. But yeah, we got a Legacy Collection bundle, so we're just gonna show it off, and yeah. So first up is this here arena. I didn't even see that in the ad, so that's nice. Oh, okay. It's a Battle Planet arena, alright. So if you bought this arena in this style, you get like a red core Phaedrus. Oh well. Can I actually assemble this? Because I don't have instructions. It didn't come with any. Alright, I'm not gonna bother with assembling this, but basically just stick these pieces into here, but yeah, these arenas are not the greatest. Nah, I don't really care about building it. I'm probably just gonna keep it in pieces. If I need arena, I can assemble it later on. And then we got some instruction sheets, like this one. If you bought Bakugan back then, it'll tell you how to play the basic toy game. So yeah, here it is. And then we have the Legacy rule book, but for season 1, I guess. So let's examine that. Yeah, you English? You are English. Background rules, blah blah blah. If you need to, just pause and read. I like the picture though. Let's see if we can guess the background. Okay, I'm not guessing. And then the other side is just in French. Alright, now we can go on to the... Well, before that. The bundle did come with this little Aquas Baku carrier. At least I think it was called Aquas. It's missing one of the clips, but it's not the end of the world for me. If I really need to, I could just buy a single one. I'm going to take this out and clean it up because that did not show up in the ad. But there's supposed to be a gimmick where if you rotate it, the things will come out, but you can just manually do it and take them out. I'm not going to take them out besides this one, just so I can clean it up later. It looks like it's from Facebook Marketplace. What do you expect for $20? I'm not asking for much. And then these are the Baku launchers. So I'm using one of my own Legacy Bakugan. This isn't from the bundle, just letting you know. But for example, if you take like this is September Bakugan. This is my own. This wasn't from the bundle. I'm just using it for example purposes. You just shoot it down and boom, it'll pop open. Well, I don't think it's supposed to pop open once it's gate card, but it's a bit sensitive, so yeah. Avior, thank you. Got 2 of those. Alright. You know what? For some reason, it did come with some Baku cores, Battle Planet style. So we have a orange shield for if you're a Ventus or a Chaos. You get plus 400 Bs. And 1 Flame Fist that gives you -4 damage. And another Flame Fist for -5. There's no Pyrus Phaedrus, so womp womp to me, but oh well. And then before... You know what? I'm going to show this off before we get into the actual cards. But we have a Dekas. Deka Bakugans are just like oversized and they have more details, but they're a bit more costly. But for some reason, I feel like G2 and G3 have bigger Dekas than Legacy, but we're gonna have to find out. Bakugan roll. Subterra Laserman stand. I still don't have any Ventus Bakugan though. But yeah, and I don't know if the reboot did it or not, if they actually showed the B powers, but for Legacy, it actually did tell you how much they could be. So, in a theoretical universe, if both you and your friend had 3 decos on each side from Legacy, you could do a Legacy brawl, because it does show the G power. But yeah, so Subterra Laserman. I don't know how I'm gonna, I'm gonna display him with his manual bits, but I don't know what I'm gonna put in my room. Now we can get onto the cards. Oh, there's actually a couple. Okay. So yeah, let's just flip through them. Up first is, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do it like this. Up first is Color Swap. It's a green ability card. Play during a battle. If Bakugan has lowest pincher G power, swap attributes between your Bakugan and the other Bakugan in a battle. Okay. Up next is Quicksand. 80 to Pyrus, 60 to Aquas, 90 to Subterra, 120 to Chaos, 40 to Darkest, and 90 to Ventus. And if you have a colorless Bakugan, they will become Ventus because of the highlight bonus. Yeah, if you see highlight ring and you use like a Baku-Clear, like this guy, he's from my own collection. In this battle, since he doesn't have an attribute, if he was on this gate card, he'll become Ventus for the battle. But yeah, the Bakugan with the lowest G power total wins the battle. Total, okay. Up next we have Fly Beetle Rescue. 150 to Pyrus, 120 to Aquas, 100 to Subterra, 0 to Chaos, 50 to Darkest, 80 to Ventus. Players with Subterra Ventus Bakugan at this game may move a red ability card from the used power to the unused power at the end of the ability. At the end of the battle. Then we have Shadow Vortex. Play during a battle if you have a Darkest or Ventus Bakugan on the opponent's gate. Your opponent's Bakugan gets no attribute bonuses from the battle. Okay. Try again. Play after you roll any Pyrus, Chaos, or Subterra Bakugan. You may reroll that Bakugan. Alright. Ooh, a legacy card. Ooh, Surgeons. The only Resurgent stuff I have is from my starter deck of Hydronoid. But yeah, Combustious Spontanea. It's in Spanish. My guess is stop and do 4 in Pyrus. I don't know. I can't read. Up next is Superquake. Play at the start of your turn. All players with 2 or more gate cards in their use pile must put one of them back in the field. Remove this card from the game. Alright, up next is Reroll. Play after you roll Bakugan. If your opponent has a standing Bakugan, you may reroll that Bakugan. So am I rerolling his Bakugan or mine? Special Bump. Play during a battle. If your Bakugan has special treatment, your Bakugan gains G power equal to the gate card's highlight bonus. Okay, so if it's like a Baku Clear, I guess Baku Reverse or something like that, like something with a special gimmick, it gets the highlighted ring. That's nice. Up next is G Power Bump. Play during a battle, your Bakugan gains G power based on its attribute. So if you have either Aqua's, Chaos, or Ventus, they gain 60 G power. Maximus Dragonoid. Play at the start of the game. While the card is in your use pile, Bakugan get plus 50 G power if you have a Maximus Dragonoid trap in the battle. Okay. Ooh, Tricky Gate. 110 to Pyrus, 80 to Aquas, 60 to Subterra, 90 to Chaos, 120 to Darkest, and 140 to Ventus. The Bakugan with the lowest G power total wins this battle. And also, I'm happy I have more ability cards because Mike and Dylan invaders ability cards are very sensitive towards battle gear, unfortunately. Up next is Fire Pit. 140 to Pirates, 120 to Aquas, 80 to Subterra, 20 to Chaos, 20 to Darkest, and 60 to Ventus. Card Force. Ooh, that Hydronoid looks clean. Except it's so expensive. 90 to Pirates, 80 to Aquas, 110 to Subterra, 50 to Ventus, 120 to Darkest, and 70 to Ventus. Each Bakugan gets plus 20 G power for each ability card, and the opponent's use power when this gets revealed. Okay, that's kind of like a battle royale situation I would use that in. Muddy Ground. It's falling apart on me, how nice. 120 to Pirates, 60 to Aquas, 140 to Subterra, 120 to Chaos, 80 to Darkest, and 20 to Ventus. Impact Site. What is that? 200. Wow, that's a lot to a bunch of Bakugans. 200 to Pirates, 50 to Aquas, 200 to Subterra, 200 to Chaos, 60 to Darkest, and 70 to Ventus. Gorm. Oh, this is a Cat. I know what these do. These just give double G power to a Gorm. So, yeah. 80 to Pirates, 110 to Aquas, 50 to Subterra, 120 to Darkest, 30 to Darkest, 150 to Ventus. Okay, what's your Subterra being the second lowest when yet Subterra is Gorm's native faction? Second lowest, second highest to top highest is good, but I mean, like, why the second lowest when yet Subterra is his native? Now, next we have Reclaim. 0 to Pirates, 50 to Aquas, 150 to Subterra, 100 to Chaos, 80 to Darkest, and 120 to Ventus. Players with a Chaos or Darkest background at this game may move a red ability card from the use pile to the unused pile at the end of the battle. Next up is, oh, I have this card actually, Rocky Slide. 120 to Pirates, 80 to Aquas, 210 to Subterra, 50 to Chaos, 0 to Darkest, and 200 to Ventus. If there's a Subterra Ventus background at this battle, all Darkest background get plus 400. That's why it's at 0 on these two are jacked up. It's kind of like a bait card. Up next is Fire Pit, yet again. I'm not going to read it since we've been through it. Up next is Shadow Fuse, 150 to Pirates, 200 to Aquos, 180 to Subterra, 120 to Chaos, 220 to Darkest, 110 to Ventus. The Bakugan with the lowest G power wins this battle. Damn, no wonder it's jacked up. Ooh, Copycat. Play at the start of the battle. Your Bakugan has its pinch of G power change to the G power of the Bakugan your choice in your opponent's used power. Okay. Water Gun. Play during a battle if you have a Bakugan set another gate card. Your Bakugan gains G power based on its attribute. So Aquas gets 150 and Darkest gets 100. Up next is Hydronoid Scream. Play during G power. Your Bakugan gains G power based on its attribute. Pirates gets 40, Aquas gets 60, Subterra gets 70, Chaos gets 50, Darkest gets 70, and Ventus gets 60. Reroll, we already seen that. Super Quick, we seen that. Triangle Gate, 50 to Pirates, 100 to Aquas, 100 to Subterra, 100 to Chaos, 50 to Darkest, and 50 to Ventus. Up next we have Help from Friends. Play during a battle. If your opponent has more gate cards in his use power than you do, he must give you one of them to the owner's card to be played later. Okay. Up next is a Hypers character gate. Hypers gets G power twice. 120 to Pirates, 140 to Aquas, 100 to Subterra, 110 to Chaos, 90 to Darkest, and 50 to Ventus. Yet again, but this time it's the lowest attribute when Ventus is its native. Ooh, wow, that is holy special boost. Ooh, Luminoid. I really want the guy in Ventus or Darkest. Play during a battle. If your background has special treatment, your background gains G power based on its attribute. One time for each gate card in your use power, and the use power for your opponents. What? Okay, so 30 to Aqueous, 20 to Subterra, 30 to Chaos, 50 to Darkest, and 40 to Ventus. Up next is Burning Gate. 150 to Pirates, 100 to Aqueous, 130 to Subterra, 80 to Chaos, 50 to Darkest, and 0 to Ventus. Each player with a piece of Max's Dragonoid here may attempt to roll one of his unused Max's Heroes pieces. If it stands, the player may choose which of the G powers to use and which of the attributes to use. Ooh, reference card. Battle Gear. Okay, I guess it's called Battle Sabre. So, well, I'll bring it back up, but basically the Battle Gear has to match the Bakugan, I guess, to use, but I don't know how they work. If you use it on an Aqueous Bakugan, flip a coin. If heads, your enemy must swap the Bakugan with another Bakugan that use in the use or unused power. If it's on a Pirate's Bakugan, if this battle is on an enemy gate card, your Bakugan gains G power equal to the gate card's Subterra bonus. Okay. Up next, we have Cedarlight, HHP version of Griffin. Play during a battle where you have Chaos Bakugan. Your Bakugan gets plus 50 G power for each gate card your opponent has in its use pile. Power Keg. 80 to Pirates, 110 to Aqueous, 90 to Subterra, 50 to Chaos, 60 to Darkest, and 90 to Ventus. The background with the lowest printed G power gets a bonus from this card one extra time for each ability card in its opponent's use power. Just like spam it 3 times because opponent also the ability cards. Monorist gets the G power twice on this. 50 to Pirates, 150 to Aqueous, 90 to Subterra, 180 to Chaos, 120 to Darkest, and 100 to Ventus. Jeez Louise, all these gate cards are absolutely ruining the background. At least for the native. And then up next we have Combo Battle. Play before you roll. If your roll results in a battle, both players add one of the used or unused Bakugan to the battle before the gate card is revealed. Add up G powers to see who wins. Put all Bakugan in the player's used powers after. Sneak. Play during battle if your Bakugan has the lowest printed G power, your Bakugan's G power based on its attribute. Aqueous gets 100, Chaos gets 140, Darkest gets plus 130. Tigrera. Play during battle if you have a Tigrera or Blade Tigrera on a different gate card. Your Bakugan gets plus 100 Gs. Try again. Play after you reroll any Pirates, Chaos, or Subterra Bakugan. You may reroll them. I don't know if I had that once, that's why I was saying it again. And another one of that. Oh, it's a new for sure rulebook. Okay, let's check that out. So here they are yet again. You can pause and zoom in. And yeah. And our last card is a third copy of... Oh, wait, is that one in English? Please tell me this one's in English. Okay, Suspicious Combustion. Oh yeah, because you get the international version, you get 3 copies of it. Yeah, I figured it. 4 cards make a Pirates attack for 4. Alright, well that's pretty good haul. Now we can get into the actual Bakugans. So, I'm just going to grab a random gate card. If I don't know, I mean, I'm just gonna pop up their names up here in case I am wrong, but I know at least 2 of their names. So yeah, let's get the backgrounds right. I'm gonna do the duds first. I mean, like, I think I can still roll them. So up first we have Darkest Griffin. I won't say no names because they're duds, so you can see them. Yeah, Darkest Griffin. This is a B2 version because there's magnets covered. It has 400 Gs, and yeah. Well, you got manual bits. One thing about Legacy is they had too many manual bits, so you couldn't get the accuracy without having nails. Well, I got some backboards right here. For my Legacy game, I may have to just say you can use proxies in case one's a dud. But this one is Darkest Foxbat. Why did 2 out of 3 the Darkest have to not work? He's like the middle piece of Max's Helios. He is fucking 600 Gs. Yeah, it's pretty cool. For manual bits, it's his horns and inside his wings. I did not bother with them. Can I get a little foot cheese out? Yes, I can. Can't you stand up? No, you cannot. Alright, those are the dots. The rest of them work. So, we're going to show off the Battle Gear first, which is Battle Saber. Battle Gear drop. And then, oh, it still has a little thing from, because back in Dimensions, you could scan it in. Okay, here's his Gs. The background gets plus 90 Gs. Alright. Well, let's just get Avio out so we can, because none of them actually do the gimmick. But yeah, woo, Avio. There we go. And then what you would do is you place it out and then find the little holes. And yeah, now he's battle geared. But I want to try something first. I just want to test if they still open if you like just drop it onto a Bakugan. Okay, well, I'm gonna pop out your feetsies though. But now I can actually use extra pieces when they Legacy Brawl. I have to do a VFV brawling, which I finally discovered a way of doing. I think you go on this way. Okay, so they don't open, so you have to actually do that. Alright, I just want to see if they could open if you drop it onto the background pegs. Thanks, Aviola. Alright. I mean, he's like kind of partly dead, but I mean, I can make it work. I do not know this guy's name, so I have to figure that out post-production. But Stand, you're some sort of bird, that's for sure, but I don't know what you are. So yeah, I mean, like I said, the names are going to be popped up here in post-production, but I just don't know his name right now. But he has 570 Gs. Well, it's from New Destroyer. I mean, I think that there's only one from Battle Brawlers, and then the rest are from New Destroyer. I'm just grabbing them randomly. I don't know. I think I know his name. It's not, then it's his, and then it's his other counterpart. But we have, no. We have, I think, Leaf Rain? I thought this was supposed to be Cyborg Helios, but I guess I thought wrong. But, yeah. So he's like one of the foots. I think he's one of the front foots. Where's your G power? Where is it, though? Do you not have one? You're supposed to. Cool little stance, and I can stand up for himself, kind of. Alright then, I guess I have to show off his G's in post-production because I don't know where they are. Oh yeah, by the way, for this guy in Foxbat, these are like the Toys R Us exclusive colors, what they look like as best as they can to the anime appearance in the show. But then they also come in like, I would think every other faction, which Philok couldn't. But yeah. I'm just gonna stick with reframe for now. If not, well, then, you know, in post-production. But up next, we have a Chaos guy. I think this is... This might be an Infinity Drago or a Hyper Drago. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure this is Hyper or Infinity. Like I said, I don't know much names. Like, at best, I can remember stuff from Battle Balls and New Vishora, and then I can remember a handful from Gondelian and Mectanium. Where is your G power? Are you supposed to spin? No, you're not. Oh, it's right here on the side. 470. Holy crap, you're a weak guy. And then up next, we have... I keep on thinking it's Metal Fences, so I'm just going to call him for that for now. Then I can see in post-production. But, he's in Pirates, and actually, if I can grab it out from the tin... Nope, that's Darak. I have its original counterpart. Pyrus. Like basic Pyrus, not like special treatment Pyrus. And this one's actually stronger than the special treatment one by 30 Gs. But yeah, I'm just gonna call him Metal Fences for now. And then last up we have a Dragonoid. I don't know which one this is. And then this one, I think I know which one it is. I believe this one is Max's, because by way of design, and yeah, there's a peg here. So yeah, this one's Max's. When I was younger, I had this guy in his original red, and I still have it. I have an Aquas Viper Helios, and when I learned the combining gimmick, I thought they combine with each other, so I just take out the peg and try sticking it to Viper Helios, but I didn't realize that to be a cyborg, not Viper. But yeah. I'm not going to combine them. So whatever. But yeah, that is my little micro legacy haul. I may be able to do more in the future. Depends if I get some. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching this review. If you liked it, give the video a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below, and I'll apply them as fast as I can. And subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a new video. But until next time, bye!